Chapter 27, Part 2. Military Tracking. Incident Awareness. Aids to Recognition of Sites. Anticipate Incidents. Changes in Direction. Localized Increases in Sign. Discardables. Study areas where incidents are likely to happen. Help in finding a lost track. A thorough search of possible incident sites is invaluable if the target sign has been lost. Dangers of incident sites. If the enemy is alert to trackers, incident sites can be used to lure the tracking party into booby traps or into a registered target for their support and indirect fire weapons. The sequence of events at incident sites. When a potential incident site is identified, move back and go into all-around defense. Plan the search, which may include looping to determine the size, layout, entry, and exit points. The tracker and his coverman conduct a systematic search and record all facts on a sketch. The sketch has to include, as a minimum, north, entry and exit points, position of all sign. Depending on the size of the incident area, the rest of the patrol can surround the perimeter or give cover from features outside the immediate area. Briefly record the interpretations and brief the patrol commander or another tracking team if handing over. If the incident warrants it, send a track report signal to the base. Continue with the task. Scent tracking. There are air scents and ground scents that come from objects themselves, animate or inanimate. Chemicals associated with the objects, deodorants and toiletries on a person, oil on a gun, polish on shoes. Human smells associated with inanimate objects, thrown away or hidden, discardables. Disturbances of the environment around an object or caused by its passage, such as freshly dug earth, disturbed dust, broken vegetation, smells around hides, vegetation crushed and disturbed by footfalls. Factors affecting the scent picture. Wind may dissipate scent. Heavy rain or running water may wash it away. Strong sunlight speeds evaporation of the scent. Frozen ground tends to hold scent and release it gradually when it thaws. A soft, warming wind or gentle sunlight will enhance the scent picture by drawing out smells from the environment. Factors may combine to provide conditions for a good scent picture. Scent checks. There are no guaranteed scent checks to throw a tracker dog off a human scent, but 3 categories of substances are used to confuse a dog: attractants, repellents, decoys. Tracker dog evasion techniques. The aim is to delay the pursuit, break the scent trail. Tactics for delaying are crossing obstacles, moving with the wind, avoid changing direction at obvious places, laying false tracks and backtrack. Use of streams and hard surfaces such as rocky ground. Mingling your scent with other recent human scent. Tactics for breaking the scent trail are gain time, use streams, use hard surfaces, stop and hide at first light. The only known, totally effective scent-breaking method used by evading troops was to ride an animal or bicycle. Map reading. Equipment. Silva or Silva-type compass. Ordnance survey map 1 to 50,000 or map of similar quality. Uses of map reading to a tracker team. Selection of the quarry's likely route. Location of your own position. Prediction of quarry's actions. Collating information and intelligence from other trackers or other pursuits. Planning preemptive operations based on tracking information and intelligence. Map reading subjects and skills. Conventional symbols and other information in margins. Features of the compass. Setting the map by inspection method, by compass method. Measuring distances. Using grid references. Understanding the different north points, true north, magnetic north, grid north. Taking bearings from the map and assessing your direction of travel. plotting position by resection, estimating distance covered and speed of travel, analysis of prints and marks, human footprint, count the toes, study the pad under the toe, length of the toes, relative length of the toes, position of the toes with reference to the diagonal line, spacing of the toes, the configuration of the forward edge of the impression of the sole and the toe prints, shape of the outer edges of the print, form of the instep, pronounced or weak, size and shape of the heel, size and shape of the ball of the foot, the pattern of the area connecting the heel and ball pads, any peculiarities, creases, cracks, and scars, footwear mark, length of mark, breadth, length of the heel, breadth of the heel, height of heel, number, shape, and position of nails, any distinctive marks, any logos or writing, wear marks, the shape of the various parts of the print, indication as to the composition of the footwear. If there is a succession of foot marks, length of stride from the toe of one foot mark to the back of the heel of the next successive foot mark. Indications of sex or age. Factors affecting the print. Speed, gradient, level of fitness, level of tiredness, load carrying, deception tactics. Anatomical classification for animal prints, foot. Plantigrades, walk on the flat of the foot, sole walkers. Digitigrades, toe walkers. Ungulates, nail walkers. Solid hoof, cloven hoof. Relative limb length, equal length. Hind legs are much longer than front legs. Legs are shorter in proportion to bodies. Legs are very short in proportion to large bodies. Birds, tree perchers, ground walkers, water birds, waders. Details of the tracks. Depth of tread, depth of impression, distinguishing features of the tread, wear pattern, pattern of the tire, width of the tire tread, weight of the vehicle and its load, the pressure of the tire, variations of the different wheels. Width of track will indicate the type of vehicle. Direction of travel, indicated by the tread pattern. Stones are pushed forward slightly and then kicked back. Passing over a bump, the tires will broaden out momentarily as they impact on landing. Small areas of dust, mud, and water will be thrown out and slightly backwards. Puddles of water, if driven through fast, will push the water forward. Reversing creates uncertain line. The digital age. Features of the digital age relevant to the modern tracker: social media, satellite navigation, technical hardware and drones, digital imagery, data storage and analysis. Social media, good for sharing information. Be security aware. Who are you sharing with? Sat-nav advantages, navigation, in conjunction with tracking devices fixed to animals. Sat-nav disadvantages. It can be turned off by the controlling authority. The power source fails, the battery is damaged or dies. The device is damaged. Although many are ruggedized, this does not prevent all types of damage. The sat-nav does not have line of sight to the satellites, and it must be able to see at least 3 to get a fix. The software fails. Technical hardware, communication devices, UAVs, sensors, command centers. Digital imagery advantages. Film processing is eliminated. Copies can be made without loss of quality. Storage is electronic, huge and compact compared to having cabinets of slides or albums full of photographs. Operating speed is greatly enhanced, and therefore you are much less likely to miss a shot. Preview facility allows you to check the image and possibly retake it if it needs improving. Picture-taking software in the Digicam allows you to select the best option for menus varying from mountain scenes to low-light night scenes. Motion detection systems avoid blurry images. Editing menus allow you to crop, alter the lighting, and other features, all helping you to produce top-class images. Sharing options allow you to transmit the images almost instantaneously to wherever and whoever around the globe. Video taking is usually an option. Sound can be used to capture the background noise of the scene or to append your comments and notes to the images. Data storage and analysis. The digital commander system. Find, analyze, fix, strike, exploit. Benefits of the tracker in the digital age. His information is available to the commanders quickly. The imagery is available in formats that can be communicated. Data is available in digital and binary formats that lend themselves to computer analysis. Suggested readings. A Question of Memory by D. Burglas and G.L. Playfair. Signs of the Wild by Clive Walker. The Most Dangerous Game, short story by Richard Connell. The Jungle is Neutral by F. Spencer Chapman. The Yom Kippur War by Abraham Rabinovich. The Journals of Lewis and Clark by Meriwether Lewis and William Clark. The Annotated and Illustrated Journals of Major Robert Rogers by Timothy J. Todish. Training and Tracking by Gilcraft. Footwear Impression Evidence by William J. Bodziak. The Scout by Stephen Plout. Kim by Rudyard Kipling. The 39 Steps by John Buchan. Follow the Rabbit-Proof Fence by Doris Pilkington Garamara. The Tracker, film directed by Rolf de Heers. This completes the SAS Guide to Tracking. Reader's note, I want to thank everybody for listening and take this opportunity to ask you to support the author and buy the book. I'm not making any monetary gain off this, and I hope everybody can benefit from this information. Special shout out to Risky's Raiders who got me to finish this.